Thanks to my wonderful friends over at Walt Disney Home Entertainment, I will be running a magical giveaway to coincide with the home media release of Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. Make sure you're subbed and hit the bell icon to be notified when I open the competition for your chance to win one of 5 copies of the movie on Blu-ray. Walt Disney Home Entertainment will bring their final 2019 theatrical live-action reimagining Maleficent, Mistress of Evil to home media. And as is always the case, there'll be a fantastic selection of editions flying their way onto shelves. In this video, I'll go over all the details of all the different versions you can expect to find across the US and Canada, the UK and Australia, and when you can find them in stores and on digital platforms. Additionally, I will also detail the list of announced special features and deliver my final thoughts, discussing which version or versions I'll be picking up myself. In doing so, I also hope to help you weigh up which version is best for you. As always, I will leave affiliate links down below in the description and the comments if you'd like to purchase the movie from Amazon or Amazon UK. All these editions will be region free, so if you're in the market to import anything you see here, you'll be able to play it no matter what region you're in. I did of course review Maleficent, Mistress of Evil when it first hit cinemas. If you'd like to take a look at my more in-depth thoughts on the movie, or check out my coverage of the UK press junket and red carpet film premiere, please feel free to check them out via the hyperlinks at the end of the video. On your screen is the list of topics that I'll be covering in this video. If you're more interested in checking out some over others, then please feel free to skip forward via the time codes I provided down below in the comments. Otherwise, you are of course more than welcome to stick it with me for the long run. Also keep in mind, it's not uncommon for things to change between announcement and release, whether that be the announcement of new editions or changes to artwork, special features and specs. Before we go any further, don't forget to hit that like button down below, as it does wonders in getting my content out there. Let's take a look at the release in North America, where Maleficent, Mistress of Evil lands on physical home media on January 14, 2020, marking Disney's first major release for the new year. For those wishing to ring in the new year with the film, however, it will be available digitally 2 weeks earlier on New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2019. Maleficent will release as a 4K plus Blu-ray plus digital Ultimate Collector's Edition, as a Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital multi-screen edition, and as a single disc DVD only edition. As seems to be the norm with Disney releases lately, all 3 standard editions will feature the exact same artwork, which is this gorgeous alternate poster art. Very happy with the art featured here, as this is my favourite promo from the film. I think it looks absolutely stunning. Target will of course offer an exclusive 4K plus Blu-ray plus digital digipack edition of the film, which will be bundled with an exclusive limited edition filmmaker's gallery book, which should offer some nice film stills, behind the scenes photographs and filmmaker notes. Again, the Target edition utilizes alternate character poster artwork on its cover. In fact, it's the exact same image of Maleficent featured on the standard covers, just close up. While it looks nice, I feel like this is one of the more disappointing Target covers we've had in a while. Best Buy will release their standard 4K plus Blu-ray plus digital steelbook edition, and I gotta say, this is one of the most gorgeous steelbooks I've seen for a very long time. I love the artwork chosen here and the pure beauty and simplicity of it all. If I was still into collecting Disney steelbooks, I think I'd be incredibly tempted here. Strangely, Disney has yet to announce a release date for Mistress of Evil in the UK, despite having revealed the cover artwork. Though knowing UK release patterns, it's likely this one won't find a release until late January, early to mid-February. Of course, I'll keep you updated on release dates as they're announced on my social media pages and down below in the comments. In the UK, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil will be released as a 4K plus Blu-ray set, a 3D plus Blu-ray set, a single disc Blu-ray edition, and a single disc DVD edition. Each edition will feature the exact same artwork splashed across all the standard editions in the US, a little disappointing as Disney's last 2 releases, Toy Story 4 and The Lion King, have offered alternate art on their UK counterparts. As usual, Zavvi will be the distributor of the exclusive Steelbook edition in the UK, which is available as both a 4K plus Blu-ray edition and as a 3D plus Blu-ray edition, both featuring the exact same art as the Best Buy Steel from over in the States. Additionally, if you want a little extra bang for your pound, or yes, a little extra pound for your £1. For an extra 14 quid, you can opt for Zavvi's Collector's Edition Steelbook variant, which features the same steelbook housed inside a dramatic, high-quality leatherette slipcase with embossed feather texture and gold leaf finish on Maleficent's iconic horns. Again, this will be available in both 4K plus Blu-ray and 3D plus Blu-ray variants, each of which will be limited to only 1,000 units worldwide. I think this is a pretty stunning edition, but also comes off a little tacky and maybe unnecessary. You guys know I hate the word cash grab because literally every product is a cash grab, but this just reeks of Zavvi and Disney finding new ways to pile extra figures onto those already exorbitant home media costs. Additionally, as is standard for the UK, a 2-movie collection will be made available on both standard Blu-ray and DVD, and again, as per usual, no 4K edition will be offered. This set will house both standard editions of Maleficent and Maleficent Mistress of Evil, likely inside a slipbox. In Australia and New Zealand, Maleficent Mistress of Evil will release around a week after the US date, with a drop set for January 22nd, 2020. As always, however, don't forget you should be able to pick it up 2 days earlier on the 20th in store at JB Hi-Fi. Aussies and Kiwis will be able to get their hands on a 4K plus Blu-ray set, a single disc Blu-ray edition, and a single disc DVD edition. Once again, these artworks will mirror those from the international sets. And following an entire year without a 3D release on the Australian market, Disney again gives this one a miss on the format. I think this is a given for all Disney releases going forward now, and this will be the last time I make mention of it, unless they surprise us with a 3D for an upcoming film. No artwork released for the Australian editions just yet, but it's likely the Blu-ray and DVD will mirror the US and UK art, and the 4K will use the target US art, as is usually the norm. Additionally, no steelbook has been announced for Australia just yet, and it's unlikely one will be. If you want to grab a copy of the Steel, your best bet will be an import through Zavvi. At that, let's take a look at the general release specs for the film. Maleficent Mistress of Evil was reportedly filmed at a resolution of 8K, but disappointingly mastered to a 2K digital intermediate, meaning Mistress of Evil's 4K home media release will offer a downscaled, then upscaled 4K image. Regardless, many of Disney's 2K to 4K upscales have been quite remarkable lately, and as a bright, colourful and vibrant film, Mistress of Evil should absolutely pop with added HDR. That said, the 4K version of the film will be presented with an HDR master and will be complemented with a Dolby Atmos audio track. The Blu-ray, however, will be presented with a 7.1 DTS HD master audio track. A selection of foreign language audio and subtitle tracks will also be included, but these may vary depending on your region. Maleficent Mistress of Evil comes bundled with a decent selection of special features, which Disney promises will take viewers behind the scenes with the all-star cast to explore the making of the film. These features include 4 featurettes, Origins of the Fae. Angelina Jolie discusses Maleficent's lore, her newly discovered origins, and the diversity of the cast who portray the Fae. Aurora's Wedding. Elle Fanning gushes over Aurora's fairy tale wedding, plus hear from some special guests as they give their best to the bride and groom. If You Had Wings. Get a glimpse of the elaborate visual effects that allow the Fae to take to the skies. Maleficent Mistress of Evil VFX Reel. Discover how a perfect blend of practical and visual effects were used to create the stunning landscapes in Maleficent Mistress of Evil. There'll also be 2 extended scenes, an outtakes reel, and a music video for You Can't Stop the Girl, performed by BB Rexa. Additionally, the digital edition of the film will include a digital exclusive featurette, Lickspittle. Fantasy film veteran Warwick Davis considers how every aspect of the film's design inspired his tragic character. Maleficent's bonus features, like many of Disney's recent outings, don't really offer anything overly special. However, I don't particularly believe it's a film that needs an overabundance of supplements. Yes, this is a stunning film, and I'm sure an in-depth documentary could have been great, and a director's commentary always goes a long way, but it's no longer really expected in today's home media environment, and I think, as a more run-of-the-mill fantasy feature, the 30 or 40 minutes of behind-the-scenes material we'll get on here should suffice. And luckily this time round, the digital exclusive doesn't sound to be anything worth losing sleep over. Though I love a little bit of Warwick Davis, I'm glad they have this time round relegated a fluffier featurette to digital only and offered up the VFX reel on the disc itself. Seems like Disney choose what goes on the disc and what goes on digital with a flip of the coin these days. Regardless, as Disney Plus has proven so far, this small featurette will likely find its way onto the service when Mistress of Evil drops on there a few months after the home media release. With all that said, let's get on to my final thoughts and my picks. I found Mistress of Evil to be a fairly enjoyable Disney fantasy. Wasn't the greatest film I've ever seen, and it certainly has its fair share of flaws. However, it's an unapologetic, easy view with a great message, fun action, fantasy, and stunning visuals. Once again, if you'd like to hear my full thoughts on this one, I'll leave a link to my film review at the end of the video. That said, I'll obviously be grabbing myself a copy of the film. I'll likely source my 4K copy from the States, as I definitely need to get my hands on that beautiful slip to match the rest of my collection, and additionally I'll be importing myself a 3D copy from the UK. Once again, you can find affiliate links down below in the comments and the descriptions if you'd like to purchase the movie from Amazon or Amazon UK, and as a reminder, all worldwide editions will be region free. I certainly hope this video has helped make your purchasing decisions all the easier, so as we come to a close, fire away in the comments below and let me know which version or versions of Maleficent Mistress of Evil you'll be conjuring up for yourselves. And also don't forget to keep your eye on my channel closer to the release date for your chance to win a copy of the film on Blu-ray. If this is your first time viewing one of my videos and you'd like to see more like it in the future, then please don't forget to hit that big old subscribe button up on your screen, as well as that like button down below for that little extra support. Also, don't forget to check me out on social media, and please consider supporting me over on Patreon. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic day.